the invite already because I'm starting my podcast right now, but we're just gonna kick it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna connect. Let me connect my headphones.
Okay, well,
Okay, can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay, okay. How you doing, ZT? ZT. How you doing, man?
How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Hello?
I'm blessed. Okay, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. I'm saying I'm blessed. I'm saying I'm blessed. Yeah, you look blessed too. Where are you watching from? Where are you located?
Louisiana.
Okay, Louisiana. Okay, all right, all right. I'm in DC.
Okay, love that.
Okay, hey, Nyach, welcome. Hey, both of you family, welcome. We're just getting started. Okay, we're just getting started. I just started the podcast, and then we got ZT over here. Okay, so tell us something about Louisiana. Down there. Should I come for the jambalaya? What should I come for?
Uh, Louisiana. I love living here because they have great food. You should try the
Yes,
shrimp fried rice.
that's right. The shrimp. Yeah, anything with shrimp in Louisiana, you can't go wrong. That's right.
And um, something else. They have good meat, sausage.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Hey, welcome over here. We got ZT. Welcome to Vote TV podcast. Just getting started. Hey, come on, come on. Hey, you know how we do it. Listen, all I'm getting today, pumpkin spice. Hey, Nemo, everybody, you know how we do pumpkin spice. That's all we're gonna do. So we have our goal today. We're gonna have 200 pumpkin spice lattes before the end of the podcast. Yeah, I'm actually drinking mine. That's what I'm drinking. Obviously.
I have marble.
Huh? Huh?
I said,
Okay. So like were you born in Louisiana or do you have like another background? Like if I met you on the streets, I would say you were either born in Ethiopia or Eritrea.
correct.
I was about to say that. See, I'm not wrong. Yeah.
I'm Ethiopian. I
You're
was born in.
Ethiopian. Yeah, you were born in Ethiopia and then you moved over to the States. Okay. All right. Okay, Melissa. Uh listen, I need 200. 200. Okay? It's coffee time. We're just getting started. I need the energy to be able to drive this podcast all the way. Okay, and give a shout out to our African beauty out here. Her name is ZT. Okay, she's an African queen. She's a queen of she's Queen Cleopatra all the way from Ethiopia. Okay? So I was born in Kenya. So I was born in Kenya, then grew up in Germany, and now I'm in the US.
What's your favorite?
Huh?
What's your
Of
favorite
all
one?
okay, tough question. Number one, of course, Kenya will always be my number one. That's why I was born. Absolutely, because there is something that you get from where you were born that you can't get anywhere else. Okay, but then it gets crazy. Yeah, Germany, America. I'll say U.S. with a difference of 3 points, because I loved Germany too. So the thing is, I'm so happy to be able to see the world through. In my young years, I've seen the world, and to be able to live in three different continents, that gives me a lot of knowledge and experience. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. So what do you do like career-wise? Are you like working, or are you an entrepreneur? Are you going to college, or what you doing?
I'm
You what?
a model.
Oh, you're a model. There you go. Like, I knew all this. Listen, do you know how? Listen, Vote TV family. Do you know how beautiful it is, right? I start my podcast, and the first person that comes over here is a model. Okay, what should I say? God bless Wakanda. Okay, you're a model. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? You're blessed with beauty, and so like, do you do like kind of like catwalking, or do you do magazine shoots, or what do you do?
Like, what's it called? It's like e-commerce. Like
Oh,
not
e-com.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. E-commerce. Do you have like?
Or not like not like what's it called? Not runway.
Okay. Do you have like your own e-commerce store?
No, like I have an agency.
You have an agency. Okay. Good. Okay.
You just podcast or you do anything else?
I do a lot.
What
So basically, I'm a digital marketer. So that's why when you say e-commerce, I for example, like I build e-commerce stores for clients. If you're gonna do like editing, graphics, all this, like everything that a marketing agency does, I do. Nyanyuki Finance is in the building. How you doing, everybody? Like, we just getting started. We just getting started, and let me say, I'm so blessed. I just started the podcast, and I took this match, and I have our sister. Her name is ZT. ZT, born in Ethiopia, and right now she's in Louisiana, all the way in the South, and she's a model. Okay, so VoTV family. So what I do, actually, like I never used to do matches before, because when I come here, I have like a program, right? So I know what I want to talk about. I got things that I want to talk about. I got guests who I'm gonna host. But then I was like, hey, why not take these matches? So what I do is I call it the match podcast. So when I bring you in, I'm actually still having a podcast. I'm doing an interview,
I'm
and then we
part
can
of
exchange it.
I'm part of the podcast.
So yes, so you become part of the podcast. But listen, but that way, man, you get to blend both sides. Okay, you get to blend. Like there's something that we can learn from you, and there's something you can learn from this side. See where I'm coming from? And now we can. How you doing, Ann? Nyanyuki. We're gonna Nicholas. What? Of course. You know. Listen. 2 minutes. I got answers all day. All day. So and that way, it's like having an interview. Like you're having a nice podcast. It's like and we can talk about anything. Like we can say, let's talk about what advice would you give to someone who want to be a model? Because you're a model.
Okay, so what advice I would give to someone who wants to be a model is don't listen to any like in the industry. It's easy to be insecure. Like I walked into casting and I'll see like a lot of pretty people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're so much prettier than me, they're skinnier than me, their body just looks better than me. Maybe they're taller than me because I'm not that tall. I'm 5'8".
Okay.
Like they're taller than me, which a lot of people love tall models, and then
Yeah.
maybe they
Tall,
got
skinny.
bigger
Tall,
jobs.
skinny. Yeah.
I would just say don't doubt yourself at all. Cause like
Yeah.
I grow up with looks. Like I grew up not pretty, not anything really, and like I had no looks, and I have a great personality. Like looks don't mean everything in the industry too. So
Yeah.
I grew up not confident at all, and then puberty. You know what I'm saying?
You
And then
got you.
I was like, I'm
Got
gonna.
you. Yeah.
I actually, at first, when I was like in fifth grade, I was like, I wanted to model, but then I got like, you can't model, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, no, girl, like, that's not for you. And then,
Got
like,
you.
in high school and stuff, a lot of people started calling me pretty. And then they're like, I would be walking down the street and they was like, oh my gosh, like, have you thought about modeling? Or it would just be
Yeah.
a compliment for me. And I wasn't ever used to that. And then I was finally like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to an open casting call and see like if they see potential in me. And then went to an open casting call and then boom, got signed. So it's like if
Gotcha.
you doubt yourself, you can fake confidence. You can really, as long as people think you're confident and you walk in the room with confidence, you got
Yeah.
it. That's my advice.
So I got some questions. I got some questions that you're gonna have to answer from our audience. They dropping questions. So anything like if you have any questions, VoTV family, those who are watching the podcast, those who are tuning in, let's welcome. Go ahead. Okay. So next question, and this is actually gonna be a very interesting question. Number one, you like I say, you're a black woman in the modeling industry, and I know the modeling industry is crazy. Okay. I know it's crazy. I know it's tough. Would you say it's tougher? It's tougher for you as a black woman, as a black female, than a white female?
So I'm gonna be honest. as an Ethiopian woman, so I am black, but like it's a difference in African American and then yeah. So
African, yeah, absolutely. I was about to say that. Yeah,
you're an African American model, it's probably gonna be harder for you just because they do love diversity. Like me, I there's one Ethiopian supermodel I've ever heard of. Like it's just not really known to be a model in Ethiopian, except they're like beautiful women. But
gotcha.
so it's not a, I don't know, it's not a niche for it yet. I think that's the word.
Yeah,
So
Dinesh. Yeah,
like I went into my casting call, and then even though it was like African American women there, they called me out, and then they like I went in a room and they talked to me privately, and they're like, so like where are you from? Like you can see a difference. So I feel like
gotcha.
if that answers the question at all, it is a difference. It can be harder as African American, but I'm Ethiopian, so it was a little easier for me.
So being a being a black African female in the industry, it's way much more easier for you than
I believe
when.
it's easier for me. But it also comes with so me, I have if someone like goes on my TikTok page and stuff, I have like a big afro. And so I remember when I was going for my like first shoot and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like they're not gonna know how to do my hair. I was like,
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
curls
gotcha.
a wig that was like this long, but it was like loose curls, and I was like, you know what, like I ought to just wear the wig. Um,
Yeah,
I was like, I ought to just wear the wig. And then when they see my portfolio and like agency, brands look at me and stuff, they'll just see the wavy hair and then they'll sign me. But it's like, or the one,
gotcha.
but I forgot where I was going with that. But with your hair, I feel like a lot of people, because I was skeptical if they could do my natural hair because I have a big afro, but
Yeah,
they're learning. Like my hairstylist that did my portfolios and stuff and pictures, she did amazing with my hair. So it's like every
yeah,
doubt I had about it because I'm black and stuff got like
yeah.
I was like over it.
Man, like this is the best way to start this podcast. Again, welcome to Vote TV podcast every day, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And for those who are in Wakanda, 11 p.m. Eastern time. And next question. This is actually going to be pretty challenging, but I'm going to ask you this question because I love asking. I love putting people on the hot seat. Okay, you're a model. You're beautiful. You're great. You look great. How is it? Is it easy? How is it when it comes to dating men?
Oh baby.
I'll put you on the hot seat. I'll put you on the hot seat. Go ahead.
I've been in a relationship for a year. So
Okay.
I started modeling actually right when I got my boyfriend is when I started modeling.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been like it hasn't really been hard for me at all.
Okay. So it is. So you started modeling and then you got into a relationship and now she's happy. She's 1 year in a relationship and she's happy. She's happy. She's happy. You know, we had actually next time you should come for what I call the Vote TV Live podcast, okay? Because the issue we got this topic and I know my fans are gonna go crazy again. Every time we talk about relationships, marriage, they say, "Oh my God, this thing doesn't work. This thing is a scam. This thing whatever." Because we got I mean these days it's tough. It's
Hard. Okay, I do have a little advice.
okay. Okay, yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, just drop some knowledge on that.
On a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Because so you're in a relationship for 1 year, and yeah, go ahead.
it's very easy to self-sabotage. It's very easy to be like, my man doing whatever, my man doing this, my man out with this girl, my man da da da. But I feel like modeling did help me confidence in myself, and then I like tell myself all the time, don't let my insecurities be bigger than my goals, because it's easy to like be like stressing about what a man's doing all the time rather than like, and then that distracts you from your purpose of what you're actually supposed to do because you're
I
insecure.
like that. That's tweetable. That's tweetable. Don't let your insecurity. Can you say that again?
Don't
Don't
let
let your
insecurity be bigger than your goals.
and your goals. Did you guys take notes? Okay. Okay. But because we every time I talk about relationships on my podcast, oh my God, oh, someone is saying Jumbo from Kenya. His name is Peter. Say hi to Peter. Say hi to them. They here asking questions.
Oh, me say hi.
Yeah, they're saying hi to you.
Oh,
They're saying Jumbo. They're saying Jumbo. I had these other man. It's been a very interesting week. I had a Chinese student who's actually learning Amharic.
Art.
Yeah. I had an Ethiopian just the other day too, and she was in Georgia, and what was she doing? She was a student. So I think it's been like a busy week with Ethiopians as well. Kim, what did you miss? You missed a lot. As you can see, Kim, right here, we're having this match podcast. I got ZT. She's a model, born in Ethiopia, but now living she's in the United States. Okay. Let me give a shout out to Yahoo. I'm in the building. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome everybody. Okay. So closing statement, ZT. Something to empower us.
Be a nice person and trust the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Whoa. I didn't see that coming. Did you hear what she said? Be a good person and trust the Lord Jesus Christ. Wow. That's a perfect way to finish this match podcast. Thank you very much. That one, I gotta say thank you. May God bless you. May God bless your relationship. And I'm also gonna follow you right away. Feel free. Every time you see me, when you see me on, you're gonna come up here and come and share something with my community. See how interesting it is? Let me tell you what happens. People when I accept these matches, you got people coming in like, yo, tap the screen. And I'm like this. I'm like, yeah, welcome to my podcast. How you doing? And then they look at me like, they go like he ain't going crazy with the tapping the screen and screaming to his audience to gift him. I'm like, I'm here for the knowledge. I'm here to make an impact. So that's how I blend matches and the podcast. Okay? Thank you very much. Shout out to everybody in the chat and say bye-bye to ZT. Bye-bye.